Welcome to Dining with Dan. So tonight I'm going to do a simple, delicious dish, great for potlucks or picnics. It's basically a simple Rotini pasta salad. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do for this dish is take a large pot, about halfway full of water. We're going to bring that to a boil. I'm going to throw that on high. We're going to take our vegetables. Here I have a crown of broccoli. Cut the ends off. And cut that into bite-sized pieces. And you can usually do that just by cutting the ends off. Then they'll break apart into little pieces. We're going to want about a cup of broccoli. Set that aside. I'll take one red bell pepper. Remove all the seeds and most of the white vein in there, or white, I guess it's called a white spine. I'm going to roughly chop that into probably 1/2-inch cubes. Just want them small enough to where they basically distribute well in the salad. And we have a green bell pepper we can do the same thing with. You can use your own judgment. If you want less bell pepper, less red bell pepper, less broccoli, use less. I kind of like to go even amounts of the red and green pepper, which means I'm probably not going to use all of this green pepper because it's actually a really big green pepper. So. Alright, I'm going to take those and I'm going to put them into the bowl. Set those in there for now. Put those by the heat, apparently. And next we're going to take and dice a red onion. And once again, you want to use your judgment on the onion as well. Use more or less to your liking. And keep in mind, if you're bringing this to a potluck or a picnic, keep your guests in mind too, or the people that are going to be there. You know, think of how much are they going to like onions. Bowl. Gotta mix that in, see how it looks. Basically, just look at it, you want an even medley of colors. So meaning you have even quantities of each of the vegetables. So that's what you're looking at. We'll set that aside for now. And a little more in here, so that I can. Alright, from there I'm just wait for this water to boil so I can cook the rotini, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so basically you want to cook the noodles based on the directions on the package. Boil them basically about 8 to 10 minutes. Then I'm going to throw these in a colander. I'm going to pour cold water on them. We're going to want to get them nice and cold. Let those sit for a bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to take, we're going to want a, this we have a pepperoni, and depending on, you know, my recipe says to basically take half pepperoni, but here I got the, if you can find these, they're kind of convenient. They're little tiny, little mini pepperonis. Got 5-ounce bag, we just dump that in there, more or less. Make sure you don't keep that in there. Leave a little bit in there. Basically, you want about a cup, which should be about 4 ounces. But you know, this is no exact science to this. It's basically use your best judgment. So if you look in there and it looks like you got enough pepperoni to vegetable ratio, it should be good. Keep in mind you still got noodles put in there too, so you want more of that as well. Next part, now you want shredded Parmesan cheese. I wasn't paying attention when I grabbed this, so basically I grabbed a 3 cheese Italian, which is Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano, which I mean is not bad. Probably a little more flavor actually. So I'm going to go with that. I want about a cup of that in there. But you want to use the fresh stuff, not the stuff in the bags. A little more flavor to it, I think. So I'm going to take my broken fork. Got one user, one subscriber, which is actually a friend of mine. She always makes fun of me about my fork. But I haven't been able to find another fork this size, so I'm going to keep using this fork. I like my fork. I like my cheese too. Put a little cheese in there. Alright, from there, I'm going to take a cup of Italian. Now here I had some leftover Italian from before. I think probably from the last time I made this recipe. I don't know, wasn't sure if I had quite a cup though, so let's see if I don't have quite a cup. That's why I bought it another bottle. So we got the cup of Italian, we're going to pour that in there. Also do a cup of Caesar dressing. Pour that in there. Mix that in. Alright, so the noodle's probably cool enough. Just want to make sure that it's drained real well. Don't want any water in there. If you have a bigger bowl, you might suggest maybe using that. Otherwise, just want to be real careful with mixing. Take this pot, mix it in there just because there's more room, I think. I'm just going to pour it back into the bowl. And the last step, we use I got Johnny's salad and pasta elegance. You don't have to use this name brand. I don't know if they make another one, but it's the only one I've seen. You just basically want to put that in there pretty generous. Stir that in. Already got a lot of flavor from the pepperoni and broccoli, you know, peppers and onions and the broccoli, and of course the salad dressings. You probably don't need too much, but I think I'm going to call that good there. Alright, there you have a delicious pasta, antipasto, whatever you want to call it, salad. Great for potlucks, picnics, just as a side for a family dinner. Just, oh my god, delicious. Well, what you want to do, once you've finished putting this all together, you're going to wrap it up, throw it in the fridge, probably give it at least a half hour to an hour. Get the noodles to completely cool down, which they should be pretty cool anyway, and get all the flavors to mingle and merge. So, but something you do, you know, if you got a potluck or a picnic planned, you can always, you know, make this the night before or whatever. But it's pretty quick and simple anyway. So I mean, if you got an afternoon barbecue, with a football game, whatever, throw this together, 20, 30 minutes, throw it in the fridge for another 30 minutes, hour tops, and you're good. Got salad for the guys when they come over for football. Anyway, if you like this recipe, you want to see more, you want to try it for yourself, I'll put it down in the description below. Like this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.